Welcome to Fluorescene episode 22. I'm your host, Dr. Alan Glazer. Now, if you love the show, or if you like it, or even if you hate it, please subscribe by hitting that red button below and clicking the bell for updates so you get notified when we upload new shows and segments. As far as this week in ODs on Facebook, I want to start by going back to last week in ODs on Facebook, where we featured a post by Dr. MacGyver about a sleek slit lamp rig fix. Seems he influenced at least one of you, as we have a second MacGyverish post this week. A doctor posts this image and says, "A choice was made here." Aside from docs commenting they just spent money on chip clips before seeing that post, and those disappointed they didn't have the idea themselves, docs were impressed. Surprisingly, a few of you already use eyeglass cases as chip clips. Others only do it in exceptional cases. Get it? Exceptional cases? I know, it was bad. It's my humor. Now, here's a sign some of you have in the patient bathrooms at your office. Very funny and creative, and that gives the complaint, "Doc, I have a floater," new meaning. Questions and comments about the sign leaked in. Docs applied things people said about exam lane choices to the potty level and posted comments like, "But which is better, the one or the two?" Sometimes patients look flushed after answering that question, but regardless, the practice risks getting a crappy Yelp review from the patient. Well, all I can say is I hope that sign is a moving experience. I do more potty jokes, but they always stink. Now, this awesome post suggested helpful EMR emojis for optometrists. We have this for Graves' disease, and this one for chief complaint, I have a stigma, and here's one for epiphora, aka my eyes run water, and the obvious one for cataracts, and light sensitivity, and cloudy vision. Here's flashes, and dry eyes, and members added this patient emoji, monovision, Charles Bonnet syndrome, and new RX makes you dizzy. And finally, the classic one for astigmatism. Now next, a doc asks if anyone else saved their old optometry books and notes, and if so, wants to know what she should do with them. I got some suggestions, but I'll tell you what the community said. Oh, and she's not a hoarder, just ask her. Docs commented, "Keep them if they spark joy." I'm like, what? If outdated medical information sparks joy, try regrowing your mullet and find your parachute pants in the attic for a real thrill. A doc suggested she thank them for the memories and their service and escort them to the nearest dumpster, then heave-ho. And another doc reminds her that if she has ODs on Facebook, if she needs any medical device, hoo-ah. Then there were the new grads who said they threw theirs away immediately, so it's probably okay 25 years later to throw yours, considering you have Dr. Google to look things up with. Now, not to be hard on the doc, I mean, how many of you have a plastic bag full of other plastic bags somewhere in your house? Or is that just me? I don't know. Now next, the techs at this doc's office were having difficulty getting lensometry readings. They opened the lensometer up to figure out what was wrong, and voila! There's the problem right there. The web is off axis. By the way, this post had created a generation of ODs who will fear opening their lensometers. They'll open them with a can of bug spray at the ready. Doc suggested they use the opportunity to throw the lensometer out. And I'd recommend you burn the whole office down while you're at it. And by the way, you're supposed to inspect eyewear, not insect eyewear. The other day, my son found a spider in our house. He didn't want to kill it, so he asked me to take it out. Nice guy. We had a good time. He wants to be a web designer. And lastly, docs who build out a pediatric space in their building created what they describe as just a simple mural we painted during COVID. Just a simple mural, it's awe-inspiring. And what great marketing. Great job, docs. Hey, we need some cover art for ODs on Facebook, just saying.